One quiet morning, the skies were still, with no thunder or lightning in sight. Something unusual in Asgard, for Thor's mighty hammer Mjolnir had mysteriously vanished. When Thor discovered that his weapon was missing, he flew into a furious rage, knowing that Mjolnir was not only the source of his strength but also Asgard's greatest line of defense against the giants of Jotun. Without it, the gods were left vulnerable, desperate for answers. Thor turned to the cunning trickster god, Loki. Loki borrowed the feather cloak of Odin, which granted him the ability to fly, and soared across the 9 realms to the icy world of the giants. There, he encountered Thrym, the arrogant and greedy king of the frost giants. Thrym boldly admitted to stealing Mjolnir, and declared he would only return it if the beautiful goddess Freya was given to him as his bride. Loki returned to Asgard and relayed the humiliating demand. The gods were outraged, and Freya furiously refused the proposal. With no other choice, the gods hatched an audacious plan. Thor would disguise himself as Freya and attend the wedding in her place, while Loki would accompany him dressed as a handmaiden. Though Thor was humiliated by the idea, he agreed for the sake of retrieving his beloved hammer. On the day of the wedding, Thor dressed in a bridal gown and veil at Thrym's hall with Loki by his side. The giants noticed the strange behavior of the bride, such as her immense appetite and piercing gaze, but Loki quickly covered with clever lies, saying Freya hadn't eaten in 8 days, out of excitement for the wedding. During the ceremony, Thrym ordered that Mjolnir be brought and placed on the bride's lap as part of the marriage ritual. The moment the hammer touched his lap, Thor dropped the disguise, seized Mjolnir with a thunderous roar, and unleashed his wrath upon the giants. He struck down Thrym and every one of his kin, reduced the palace to rubble, and returned victoriously to Asgard. This tale not only displayed Thor's immense power but also celebrated Loki's wit and the unity of the gods when faced with peril. The theft and recovery of Mjolnir became one of the most legendary and retold sagas in all of Norse mythology.